Welcome to Marine Tech Hub. Today I will be explaining you about generator control panel. Here it is HiMap. In this picture you can see A stands for amps, V for voltage, kW kilowatt, PF is power factor, and you can see here the buttons. This auto start button is there, manual start, you can use it for that. So I will be showing you how you change the priority of the generator. So you can see we have to keep the priority according to the generator. Now we have three generators with us. So right now you can see the priority showing here. You can see priority 1. You can see the generator which is running will be on priority 1, and the generator which is the second generator, you can see I am scrolling down here. This is priority 1. Then press enter, then press up or down to change the priority. So you can change it either to 1 or 2 or 3, then again enter. Once you enter, then that particular generator which is running will be on priority. Then press this. You can see the thing, again press. The generator is running. You can see here, keep pressing. Then you can see this is priority number 1. So similarly, when you press F3 again, you can see this button here. Then press enter. Then scroll down all the way. Then press enter. And then move up or down to change the priority. Now I change it to 3. You can see it is 3 now. So again I'll press F3, again press F3, keep pressing it until you see the priority. You can see it's priority number 3 here. So normally we keep the generator, again press here, you can see the alarm list and all, no active alarm. So all the parameters you can read here. That's how you can see the event history. This is for F3. Then you can, this generator is right now connected. You can see it's connected and it's running. So no active alarm. So now you can press F1. F1 you can see all these parameters here. You can see kilowatt, all the parameters you can read. So this is one part of it. So what I wanted to tell you is you can monitor all of the parameters from the control panel here. The purpose of keeping the priority is the generator number 1 which is running, it will be priority 1. If you are running 2 generators, then the second generator will be priority number 2. The third generator will be priority number 3. In case something happens, the generator will start in that particular sequence. So this you have to make sure you keep the priority accordingly so that the generator starts when it is required. So you can see all the parameters. One more thing which I will like to tell you is you should keep the generator on manual mode when you are actually, this is what I want to tell you, when you are trying to run 2 generators. This is the controller here. So when you keep the controller on manual, the generator will not stop. If there is a low load and 2 generators are running, if it is an auto, one of the generator will stop. So whenever you are maneuvering to run 2 generators, then put this on the manual so that the generator will keep running. And when you want to stop, you offload the generator, then keep this in auto whenever you are on the EOMS condition. This is one part of it. So this is very important. Never forget that. If this is an auto, what happens is during cargo discharge, when there is no load, the other generator will stop automatically. Since the load is not there, if the CCR reduces the load, there is a time limit there. You can see here, always you should make sure that the standby generator, always the light comes up. Otherwise what happens, if the standby light is not there, the generator is not going to start. So this is very important point here, one more. The standby generator light should come and you should be able to monitor that on the screen. So this is very important. So another thing is, if you want to start the generator, synchronize it, use a, this is what I am going to show you here. We got a synchronoscope here, and you have to keep this off when you are not in use, and you have to turn this knob to that particular generator which you want to synchronize, 1, 2 and 3, and once the synchronize is over, then you have to put it off. This is very important, otherwise chances of synchroscope getting spoiled. So you are always written here, synchroscope should be off when not in use. Okay, so this is very important point to remember for engineers who are working on the ship as a third engineer. They should be very particular about this. I will be explaining you in case you have the synchroscope not working, how you are going to. You can see here, when the synchroscope is on, these lights will be on like this, and it will keep rotating. You have to increase the governor speed accordingly, and when this comes to 11 o'clock position, that time you need to close the breaker. So this is a very important point as a third engineer or a duty engineer. You can see right now the generator is running. Number 1, you can see it's around 400 kilowatt. So very important point for engineers to make sure that you run the generator according to your requirement. So I will be explaining in more detail about what to do if the synchroscope is not working. So how to synchronize. So if you have any doubt regarding this, you can message me. Thank you.